आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव। Azadi ka Safar with AIR News, Birth of a Nation.
India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
The non-cooperation movement was initiated by the Indian National Congress led by Mahatma Gandhi on the 1st of August 1920 against the Rowlatt Act. It is said that the Home Rule movement that was started by Annie Besant and BalGangadharTilak exactly 4 years ago on the 1st of August 1916 set the stage for the non-cooperation movement. Both movements form an integral part of the history of the struggle for independence in India.
The essential feature of the non-cooperation movement was that it was a peaceful and non-violent one, keeping with the principles of Gandhiji. On the 22nd of February 1922, in ChauriChaura, Uttar Pradesh, the non-violent protest was disrupted and 22 policemen were killed, leading to suspension of the movement by Gandhiji.
Despite the movement's failure to achieve swaraj, it was a remarkable movement in which the people were united like never before. It was truly a mass movement involving a huge number of people, even in remote villages and towns. The movement shocked the British administration and uplifted the spirits of millions of Indians.
We also remember Gandhian freedom fighter Ram Narayan Chaudhary, who was born on the 1st of August 1895 at Neemkathana area of Rajasthan. He dedicated over 3 decades of his life to India's independence struggle and spent 6 years in jail for fighting against the British Empire and for the people oppressed by the princely states in Rajasthan.
Ram Narayan Chaudhary joined Kranti Dal while receiving education in engineering at the Maharaja College, Jaipur. He was drawn by the revolutionary principles of BalGangadharTilak, Aurobindo Ghosh, Giuseppe Mazzini, Swami Vivekanand, among others. His life took a turn towards non-violent revolution after he heard Gandhiji's speech in Calcutta in 1915 as a student.
Ram Narayan rejected the offers of scholarship and foreign education, instead choosing to educate the young minds. In 1917, he joined Jamnalal Bajaj and started teaching at the Marwadi Education Society at Wardha.
On the suggestion of Gandhiji, Ram Narayan went back to Rajasthan and created the Rajasthan Seva Sangh with the aid of Vijay Singh Pathik, Shobhalal Gupta, Maniklal Verma, Haribhai Kinkar and Bhavarlal. The chief purpose of Rajasthan Seva Sangh was to uplift the poor and downtrodden of Rajasthan and work in tandem with the landless labourers of the region.
Since 1920, both Ram Narayan and his wife Anjana Devi started living on the principles of aparigraha and austerity. They accepted khadi as integral parts of their lives. The Salt March brought a new flavour of valour, strength and responsibility in the life of Ram Narayan. During the Salt March, Ram Narayan took the administrative responsibilities of the Sabarmati Ashram.
He later joined Gandhiji at Dandi on the 5th of April 1930. On Gandhiji's advice, he soon left for Ajmer and urged the salt producers to defy the law. Ram Narayan was arrested after this speech and sent to Ajmer Central Jail.
Ram Narayan actively participated in the Quit India movement in 1942 in Ajmer and was arrested for 3 years. After his release from prison, Ram Narayan moved to Sabarmati Ashram and translated a bulk of Gandhian literature.
After independence, Ram Narayan dedicated his life to social work and writing. He passed away in Ajmer on the 4th of April 1989. AIR News salutes the Gandhian nationalist Ram Narayan Chaudhary.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.